sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the foghorn to signal it's time for football. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Indianapolis Colts and the New England Patriots. It's Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Michael Badgley will be the first to get this one going. And off we go from Foxborough. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
And in year 2, it's really where we see the growth between being a rookie starting quarterback in the NFL and now a quote-unquote veteran quarterback in the NFL. And some of those early lessons that he went through, the ups and downs that are inevitable for any young rookie quarterback, now it's can he build on those? Can he take that next step and become the leader of this organization that they all think he can be?
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake, it's May. That is caught downfield by Douglas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 28.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Austin Hooper was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Kenny Moore there to make the play.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll find his tight end, that's Henry. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, New England. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Patriots will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Colts, nothing.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Anthony Gould now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led by the former first-round pick out of Duke, quarterback Daniel Jones.
Now, how often do we see guys in the league, Mike, that are former first-round picks? They get significant starting time with their original franchise, and then there's a change of address, right? They got to go play for a new team and start a new chapter of their career. Some guys take it and run with it, and some guys we never hear from again. I have a funny feeling this situation he's walking into in Indianapolis, I think, is a really good one for NFL quarterbacks. I think he has some pieces around him, and I think people don't appreciate the kind of athlete and the skill set that Daniel Jones has.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's good for a Colts.
That's 17 yards, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 38.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
First down throw there is incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. That's Carlton Davis bringing it into that one.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Third and 7. From the gun, it's Jones. He gets this one complete to Pittman. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
First down. A gain of 15.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Shotgun now for Jones. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
It is 3rd and long. Throwing now is Jones. He's into space past the 25. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
15 yards.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. Working from the gun, it's Jones. He'll step up and run. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
10 yards. That's another Colts first down.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal.
By Christian Gonzalez. A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal at the Patriots' 2-yard line.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Taylor trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on third down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a third time and take their chances?
They'll try and run. Here's Taylor. And once again, nothing there. Stopped short with no gain. Now, fourth and goal.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's third down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have fourth down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
The Patriots offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
On first down, they go back to Henderson, and he's going to have this one up near the 28. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
On the draw, it's Henderson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 33, here's second and 5. Working out of the gun, it's May. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And third down coming up.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Here's first and 10. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. To throw on first down is May. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it'll be second down. Henderson. And he'll be brought down to the 45. That's Charvarius Ward, able to make the play.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Third, they need 8. Out of the gun, here's May. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
On 4th down, Bryce Beringer out to punt for New England. Back deep for the Colts, Anthony Gould. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Colts offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. To throw is Jones. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Patriots are going to recover.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Patriots offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. They'll send a man in motion left. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. Henderson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Borregales now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Pats move out on top, 14-0.
Colts nothing.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Here's Gould on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 9. Here's Jones to throw. 29 yards.
And the Colts, first down. A gain of 29 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. Now Jones. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. That is Christian Barmore getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
This has been a first half to forget on their offensive side of the ball. It just seems like it's been a snowball effect. Bad plays are leading to even worse plays, and that sack being the largest setback in the game, that's been full of them.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Jones. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
This offense just can't seem to get anything going in this opening half, Mike, and they're still looking for their first points of the game, and it's really these missed opportunities that are a big part of the reason they're really struggling here.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So anytime you find yourself in 3rd and long, it's hard to really be unpredictable as a play caller because the defense knows it's most likely going to be a pass. They understand where the down and distance markers are, and there's really nowhere for him to go with the ball, and he has to throw it away.
Badgley's kick is good. And the Colts get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. They'll go play action with May. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
May to throw on second down. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. Throwing now is May. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Patriots first down.
And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
May to the air once more. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
16 more yards.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First and 10 at the
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Out of bounds at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Throw again is May. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Sauce Gardner, as good as they come. There to knock that one away.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. Here's Gould on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Colts offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. Got to imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
At the 18-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision. His ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing, Jones. Pass right side to Downs. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 15-yard line.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. 2nd and 7. Now, Jones. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. Let the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
A 32-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good.
Makes the score
And the Colts are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Throwing is May. Pass completed to Douglas. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now May looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. That's an incompletion.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
And that is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On the return is Gould. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Jones. That's caught by the first-round pick, Tyler Warren. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
Trying to do it himself, but this will come up short. They mark him down right at the line of scrimmage. New England going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop. It's just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. So, on 4th down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Patriots offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. You're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That one taken in by Douglas. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. May now on 1st and 10.
Made at the 44-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this 2nd half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. There's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now Jones throwing on 2nd down. Completing this one to Downs. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 11 yards on the connection there. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
1st down, Indianapolis.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple. Jones going to hang on to it here. the 30-yard line.
A gain of 26
It's a gain
yards.
there of 26
That's
yards.
good for the Colts. First down. A gain
This is
of
an area of
26
Daniel
yards.
Jones' game, Mike, that I think people often overlook. He is sneaky fast, and when he gets out into open space, very rarely can anybody catch him.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Jones. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
First down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Jones. That one complete to Pierce. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3. And that's going to set up 3rd and goal. Here's Jones. To the goal line and in. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Here's a 2-point try. Jones bringing the offense to the line.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
We'll go with Taylor on the ground. And he'll get in for the 2-point conversion. And now the deficit is just a field goal.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Patriots offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Meg. He'll get this out to Henderson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. They quickly out to Diggs.
Nice pass. Complete to Stephon Diggs. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun. It's May. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate A call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Colts offense about ready to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. On the give, this is Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And this one is caught by Pierce. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Number 14 with a pickup of 14. And a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He took a shot on that throw, but you don't feel it quite as much when you pair it with a throw as good as that one. So kudos for him standing in that pocket, delivering a strike to pick up that first down.
Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
He's going nowhere. Loses yardage on that play.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Jones. He's got his man. That's down. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
That's good for the Colts.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Indianapolis.
First down. A gain of 11.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
A short pass taken in by 1. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger run game. You better have a good tight end.
That's to the right side, and incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open. He tries to lead his guy. Just puts a little too much in front.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Indy.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Here's Michael Badgley for the point after. The kick is good. And the Colts move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Whoa! And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. He's got his man, Keyshawn Boutte. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
These wide outside the number throws. This is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
May to throw on 2nd down. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. 4th quarter begins on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
At the 15-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Again, it's Henderson. And he'll take this one in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
this. An important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He gets it to go, and the Patriots extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21.
21.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, it's Tyler Goodson. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Colts offense and Daniel Jones ready to get going once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Jones operating out of the pistol. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Colts.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Jones now on first down. Got his man. It's Ogletree. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it.
Christian Barmore on the stop. It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Big play coming up. This is third down. To throw is Jones. He gets this one complete to Pittman. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You've got to have it. You know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Throwing, Jones. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10. Again, it's Jones. Over the middle, he's got Warren. His second catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a first down.
That's another Colts first down. A gain of 15. First down, Indianapolis.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. And He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
On second down, here's Jones. And he will get into the end zone. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Colts. That his second touchdown tonight.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Badgley now, attack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts have taken a 4-point advantage.
28, Patriots 24.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Patriots offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Once more, it's Henderson. And he's going to have a Patriots 1st down as he takes it to the 35.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, New England.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing is May. He'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
On second down, it's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
3rd and 3.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
Michael Pittman making his way back out there along with the rest of the Colts offense. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down. New England going to take their 2nd timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
On play action, it's Jones. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes. The Pats can stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. From the gun, it's Jones. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
Not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Patriots offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. To throw is May. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us This is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. It is 2nd and a yard. They'll drop to throw. This one downfield looking for Henry. And that is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He's got his man right side. It's complete. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Pass caught right side by Henry. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
That's another Patriots.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down. May to throw again. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 16-yard line.
Here's 2nd down. May to the air once more. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Here's May again. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Tyler Goodson from out of his end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. He'll check this one down to Taylor. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Jones. He'll take a deep shot for downs. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win for the Patriots. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.